how to craft a compelling case for support that inspires giving. Every campaign, well, it will rise or fall on one thing: how clearly you can answer the question, why should I give? And when your church understands the why, generosity will naturally follow. So let's talk about the purpose of a case for support. It is to turn vision into an invitation. Your case for support, commonly known as a campaign case statement, it is the heartbeat of your campaign. It helps people see the spiritual why behind the practical what. It's not just about raising money for projects, it's about raising faith for mission. We always say here at INJOY that it should start with a ministry plan. What is God asking your church to do? That should be followed by the project plan. What is it that we need to have facility-wise to be able to execute that ministry plan? And then, thirdly, is the financial plan. And when people see how their giving, that financial plan, connects to the life change, that ministry plan, generosity becomes joy-filled instead of just transactional giving. The core elements of a compelling case for support is vision. You need to clearly state what God is calling your church to do and why now is the time. Now, it is important as the leadership of the church, as God drops vision into your heart, you may need to write 25 pages of that vision at that 3 a.m. wake-up call that God gave you. And what INJOY does is we partner with you to help refine that so that it is easily communicated to your church, that it is crisp, that it is indeed clear, and of course we know it's going to be compelling. When crisp, clear, and compelling, it outlines your vision, well, that case statement of support, it will be on fire. It will fire you up. It'll fire your church up. And you need to define the challenge and the opportunity that you're addressing in your case statement. This is your need. What do you need? You need to update outdated space. You need to pay off debt. We need to build a new sanctuary. You need to build a youth and children's facility, a family life center, launch another campus. Whatever that need is, it needs to be clearly defined. And then you need to show the impact that you believe God is going to do through this. Paint a picture with passion of how lives and ministries will be transformed when the vision becomes reality. And in this statement of support, this case statement, you need to include an invitation. Show how every single person in your church has a part to play, regardless of the size of their financial gift or how much time they can commit to advancing the vision. You also need to say how you're going to address debt or remodeling or building specifically. If you're going to pay off debt, you need to frame debt reduction as releasing resources. That payment you're making right now, how that released payment can help future ministry. Don't just focus on paying off the bill. So here's an example. We're not giving to the past, we're freeing up ministry for the future. If you're remodeling, hey, frame it as creating spaces for ministry to thrive and creating environments that serve people better and expand your reach. An example of this is to say we're creating new environments where families can grow, students can belong, and our community can encounter Jesus. You see, every project, it's a platform for that ministry plan, and communicate that clearly and consistently. And you'll be so glad you did, because people will respond strongly. So here's the practical takeaway, pastor, church leader. Before sharing numbers, share the stories. Lead with your heart before you talk about all the hardware and the construction. And when you anchor your message in the vision, that crisp, clear, and compelling vision, and the impact that's going to happen, your people will begin to rally behind it. A great scripture here is found in that book of Habakkuk, chapter 2, verse 2, where he was instructed to write the vision and make it plain on tablets so he may run who reads it. Clarity fuels movement. And when vision is clear, generosity becomes contagious.